Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I was out here harvesting some stuff to use, and while I'm at it I thought I'll take you guys along and show you what's going on and let you see my raised beds and what I have going on right now. And also we're gonna go in and I'll show you how to prune basil, Thai basil. They're extremely great herb to grow in the heat of Texas, and they're one of my favorites. I always have them around. But anyway, here is my first raised bed. What we're going to do today is we're going to harvest some Tatsoi to use. I have a few very large plants that I mean, if I don't harvest them, bugs have been eating them. So there's another one there, and then I have these huge ones right here. So these plants can get very large, and they can withstand heat, cold, or whatever, as long as they don't freeze over. They'll do really well. And I have given out seeds 2 years in a row, and I'm trying to do another one this year, so hopefully these guys will produce a lot of seeds so I can give those away again. So there's another one here. Look at this. This is the size of my hand, so it's pretty big. Same with that. And I have some in there. Check out my watermelon. Look at this big watermelon right there. It's growing so fast. And then I have another one there. Anyway, so here is my basil. So before we go into the harvesting, let me show you what I've done and how I get the plants to be so large, and they keep producing a ton more. And these plants here were 3 branches, and I propagated it, and now it grew into a huge gigantic tree. So this is how I did it. So you just use the basil and then leave the remaining in water, and once they root it, like those right there, it's kind of rooted there, just put it in the ground and it'll grow into that. So those were once this exact same thing. So to keep your basil producing lots and lots of new leaves for you to use, what you want to do is just pinch off all of the buds like this here. So if you see that, just pull it off and just pull all of it off, and don't worry about it. They're fine, they'll grow back. You need to prune your basil, or else they'll start to bolt and go to seed, and it doesn't taste as tender. So I just like to keep on pinching them off. Anytime I see new buds like this here, just pinch it off. And the more you prune them, the more they will grow. So this is why that tree there is so big. So when you harvest basil, you want to cut lower down to here. Just cut the whole branch off, and then use all of the top leaves, and then throw the remaining branch back into water and let it root, and then you'll have more basil again if you want to grow that somewhere else, so that you can have a continuous supply of basil that will last you all summer long. And it's almost 90 degrees right now Fahrenheit, and these plants are just doing fantastic. So they're good to grow in the heat. Okay, let's go on to harvesting some of these leaves here. Okay, when you harvest these, you don't want to cut the entire thing because you want it to come back and keep producing. So what you want to do is just cut leaves off. Cut the outer leaves. Try to get it as close as you can to the stalk. So I have plenty to use already, and there's a bunch left. So a few plants would just, you have enough to use for a while. Alright guys, let me show you what else I have. Peppers there. Purple basil. Make sure you prune those the same way. Mizuna. Some watermelon. These are some different type of lettuce that I'm allowing to go to seeds because I want seeds for these. These red lettuce, they're very beautiful, but they don't do well in heat. Those are endive. More watermelon. Peppers. These are sage. I did a video on how to dry these and I cut the plant off and it came back. Those are Cuban oregano, regular oregano, rosemary, hydroponic watermelon. This is New Zealand spinach. And if you're wondering if you can grow watermelon in a small space, yes you can. All you have to do is prune it. So as soon as it puts out 1 or 2 fruit, just cut off the vine. Like I did here. I just cut off the vine right where the fruit is. And same with here. So as soon as you cut up the vine, it will stop growing. And then you can put that into a small space and then you have 1 fruit to use. So you don't need a lot of space if you don't want to.